What up, YouTube, Facebook, social media world? My name is Ben, and this morning I said I was going to start doing daily uploads, and here's upload number 1. My new segment I'm going to do every day is called So the Story Goes. It's kind of a win-win for me. I get to spend time with my kids and read books to them, as well as then take a principle that the book taught and share it to the world and get my views on it and get your views on it and go from there. So today's book, number 1, is The Lion and the Mouse, a book I have never read before, but one that my daughter had. And so the story goes, there is a king of the jungle, this lion right here, who is loved by all of his royal subjects, and one day goes to swim in the river and falls asleep on the riverbank, and this little mouse right here is crawling around, creeping around, and ends up on the king's head and ends up being caught by the king, and the king gets mad because he's woken up by this little mouse that just crawled up on his head. And the king asked the mouse why he woke him up, and he said it was an accident, and the king says, well, why shouldn't I eat you? And the mouse says, well, because I'll promise to do whatever I can to make it up to you, and I will maybe one day even save your life. And the king laughs and says, how could a little mouse help a big strong king? And the king goes about his day, and a few weeks later he's by the river again. This time there are some hunters there, and they had set a trap, and the king gets caught in this trap. The king starts to roar as he's caught in this trap, and the little mouse hears him and runs to the rescue and chews through the ropes that are holding the king in the net. And the king says, this last line is, you taught me an important lesson, even the smallest creatures can do great things. And so I think about how in life we're all wanting to aspire to something and become something great, but oftentimes we feel like, oh, there's not much I can do. I'm not a Mark Zuckerberg, I'm not a Warren Buffett, I'm nothing special. But like this book says, even the smallest people who think they're small can do amazing things. This mouse in the book says, even though he's small, like, you one day need my help, king, and that I can help you in times that you might need. And the king looked at this mouse and was impressed by his courage and his bravery. And so it's something that this world needs more of, is people having courage to say, you know what, I do have something of value I can bring to this world, and I'm going to go for that. So people following their passions, following the things that make them happy, and having courage to not be afraid of talents that they might have. So that's episode number 1, The Lion and the Mouse. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Like me on Instagram, Facebook, I guess follow me on Instagram. Like me on Facebook, and subscribe. Thanks.